There you are in the spotlight.
Hey, how's it going? Nice to see you.
All right, tell everybody what your name is.
Hi, I'm Adam Brodsky. That's my name. I'm a folk singer. I'm a folk singer.
I thought you just said you were. Whoops. What's
See what
that?
you got there? That's the old tattoo.
Dork.
Proves I'm a folk singer.
Wow.
That's the title to my first record. That's the cover for my first record. Because how could that be a bad idea?
That's a good logo, actually. Did you design that?
Yes. Yep.
Oh, on your Macintosh computer?
On my Macintosh computer. Actually, this logo is so old. I designed that
on his Macintosh guitar.
right, on an old Centrus 630, but now I've transferred it all over.
I have a Centrus 660.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Everyone, that was fast.
No, mine. I bought it old, so it was.
Yeah.
It was never really.
Now I have
fast.
a slow iMac.
I have an iMac also. I have the gray one.
Oh, look at you with the SE. You're a bad bitch.
Yes,
with the
I am.
DVD-ROM and
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
You can watch porn.
Well, I could, yeah. I prefer to make porn myself. No, I'm just kidding.
See, you pull out the video camera and all of a sudden I'm Irene Cara in Fame. You're like, well, take off your top. Everybody's doing it. I'll start to cry.
So wait, I gotta ask you, what the hell is anti-folk?
Anti-folk.
Does that mean like you want to beat up folks?
No, actually.
Sometimes I want to beat up folks.
Of course, how can you not?
Yeah, right.
It's not beat them up. That seems unfair, but choke them like chickens.
Oh
Sometimes.
yeah, okay, all right.
But the thing is that the anti-folk actually has a lot more in common with trad folk, with Woody Guthrie and stuff on the Harry Smith anthology than most people give it credit for.
Mm-hmm.
I guess to oversimplify, well, you guys know Roger Manning up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Roger Manning is one of the first wave of anti-folk. It was Kirk Kelly, Latch, Roger Manning, Brenda Kahn. They were the people that sort of invented and developed. Well, not invented. Woody Guthrie probably invented anti-folk, but they were the first wave of people that developed it in the late '80s in New York. And Roger got signed to a major. I think he was on SST for a while, maybe Shimmy Disc. I'm not sure. Brenda was signed to Columbia. Latch had a record out on Gold Castle or something. Anyway, so and actually Beck came out of that scene. He's probably like the only anti-folky. And actually Ani came out. Was when she lived in New York. She used to hang out at the Fort and play shows there. So it all ties in. And like I guess I would probably be the second or third wave of anti-folk. Probably the third wave. And those. So basically that for those of you that know Roger and if you know Latch and Kirk Kelly and those guys, that's pure anti-folk. Now that the genre has been around for decades, 2 decades, it's funny. Side story that you'll end up editing out. I was doing that thing that you do late at night when you're done looking for porn on the net. There,
right.
You go to a search engine and you type in your own name and see what comes up.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Right. I think there's like a sniglet for that, but I don't know what it is for that word. But anyway, so I found myself on some anthology site, like an musician's encyclopedia thing, and so I found my name and it described it, gave a description of my music, and then whatever the hell they said about me, and then at the end, the best part was years active. It said the '90s, and I was like, wait a minute, I have a gig tomorrow.
Oh man!
It doesn't say years, but where was I? Oh, anti-folk, right? So anyway. So there's a bunch of us now that are doing it, and but so if you know Latch and Brenda and Roger, if not, like a good way to wrap your head around it, although it's an overly simplistic definition, is it's where folk music. Where folk music meets punk rock. I think like I like to say Woody Guthrie goes drinking with Joey Ramone, and Mose Ash records the conversation. Let's see if that's pretty much that's how I would define anti-folk.
Okay.
For you.
You're not from around here, right?
No, I live in Philadelphia.
In Philadelphia, okay.
Yeah.
And you travel all over, or?
Most of the East Coast, yeah. Maine down to South Carolina, out west to Pittsburgh, Ohio, Kentucky, thereabouts. It's a nice circle that I do. Michigan sometimes.
Now, how did you end up in Buffalo?
I ended up in Buffalo because I've been playing New York, and the thing I like about playing New York State is that New York State is beautiful. It's rural, but it's rural without the people being dumb fucks. Your local. I'm not going to name any actual states or places.
Disagree with that.
But no, have you been? You could disagree.
Yeah,
when you go down like more southerly or wherever, people like they're rural and like ignorant too. And they just don't. if you challenge them, they just want to really, lynch the Jew boy.
Beat your ass.
And exactly. Whereas the people in New York State, I have found, although they're rural and live in very rural areas, the Finger Lakes and whatnot.
Right.
Or you guys, you practically live in like Alaska up here, in Canada, or whatever the fuck we are. There's a small town ruralness to it. I mean, not in Buffalo, obviously, but surrounding, without being dumb fucks. What can I say? So.
Well, you made some statement about all the houses being brightly colored in Buffalo or something.
I was walking around the street today, and all the bars and houses were like, everything seems to be colored like with primary colors. It's like red. It seems to me. I mentioned that all the bars are like that. It seemed to be.
So they don't get lost in the snow.
That's a good point. It seemed to be like it was Sesame Street for alcoholics.
That's a good. Well, that's definitely part of Buffalo too. Yeah.
But
Metaphors.
I dig it. I dig all the colors because like you would see, you see these places that have these really fantastic facades, and you look inside and it's kind of skanky in there. Which is charming.
Yeah.
Like these charming like dive bars and stuff, which I love.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No, trust me, I'm all about skanky bars. I'm a folk singer. That's Jan.
That's Jan.
She's got an MFA in photography.
Oh, Jan sometimes co-hosts Pat Your Head.
Are you the co-host?
Sometimes.
Oh,
yeah.
good. Excellent. So you should all go get nudes taken of you from Jan.
No.
You want to take my nude picture, Jan? Let me work out some more.
I'll hold the light.
He's such a nice boy.
I know
I
it.
just want to help out. I'm all about the art.
You really are helpful.
Or if I could reposition an ostrich feather, whatever it takes. Maybe arrange the string of pearls just so, or the feather boa.
I should think of another question.
Oh,
I know.
Cassio-phonic marching band play?
No, I have not.
Oh, jeez. Well,
That's your band?
unfortunate.
That's your keyboard
Well,
band?
That's our keyboard band.
Cassio-phonic marching band. I like that.
Oh, do you have any sort of miserable day job, or do you just get to play?
This is my miserable day job.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm a professional musician. So what's really cool is when people heckle and they say, "Don't quit your day job."
You're like, I already did.
They're like, "This is my day job." That's an endorsement. So yeah, that's all I do.
Wow, that's cool. Do you make your living, like sell lots of? You sell recordings then?
Yeah, I got a couple of records out on Permanent Records.
Yeah, that's the best way I find to make like money back is to sell recordings. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, if I'm going to give some advice to you young musicians out there.
Oh yeah, give the young music, give them a word or two.
First of all, can you get one of those logos, those the more you know things like from NBC? But anyway, so
Maybe.
stay in school, peace. What I would say is make a record because it
That's what I've been saying.
you sell 5 records, it turns a $50 gig into a $100 gig.
Right? Yeah, they don't listen. I've been telling my bandmates all the time. Oh, well, not the Cassio-phonic bandmates.
We're totally in agreement.
And not Pam Swartz, but that other band we're all in.
Yeah, but I can't stress that enough. Make a record.
Yeah, I think
or
you're
you
right.
know what? Go to the used CD store and buy some records. Buy like what? The Best of the Guess Who? Maybe there's an old Clash record you can pick up. There's probably some spoken word stuff, some Shelley Berman records. Buy those and sell those at shows for $3, $4, $5. It adds up.
Yeah. All right. Well, all right.
Definitely.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go plug my guitars in now.
Excellent.
All right, and we'll get
Wait,
some.
don't I get to interview you?
You really want to interview me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey Pam, how's it going?
It's okay.
So what do you think of Jan really now that she's gone?
What do I think of Jan?
Look, you're bitching about the bright light. Wait, I'm gonna give an artistic
I'm a
shot
big
like
wussy.
Batman.
I'm a big wussy.
You're a big wussy? No.
Actually, I'm really, as you can see, I'm really pale in bright lights.
Pale chicks they're hip. It's like heroin chic or something.
Oh, is it? I'm not thin enough for
I
that.
saw it on the MTV. We'll fix it in post.
I need to lose like, probably 30, 40 pounds.
That's what the heroin's for.
That's there. Oh, okay. I'll get right on that tomorrow. Well, I could probably get right on that if I just step out the door.
It's called heroin chic,
here.
not sizzler chic.
Or just or sizzler chic. Jan is a fine young lady.
That's not what she was saying earlier.
No, she's not.
So if your music was a tree, what kind of tree would it be?
What kind of tree would it be?
Yeah.
Man, I'm not that good with those trees. Let's see. All I can think of is an arboretum.
That's a cheesy answer. That's all kinds of... I didn't say what kind of grove would it be.
What kind of grove would it be?
What kind of tree would your music be if it was a tree?
Which band? I'm stalling.
No, this
stalling. Very
the
cleverly.
solo shtick I'm gonna see tonight.
Oh, the show. Okay, it would be some sort of weird tree that lives in a foreign country. I don't know. A fig tree. Do figs grow on trees? I don't even know.
Yes, figs grow on trees.
All right, a
Excellent.
Fig tree.
Good for you.
Figs are good. Fig Newtons are super yummy.
Fig Newtons. Excellent.
Newton tree.
Fig Newton tree.
I think that's two
I'm
separate
just
trees.
thinking
They have the fig tree and the Newton tree, and then they
Right.
mix them
No,
together.
it's a
Yes.
big Newton tree in the fall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just a fig tree through the summer.
Oh, it's about the harvest.
Yeah,
So
it's
you
all about
people
the
out
harvest.
out in
It
the
matures
plains
into a
know.
Newton tree.
So if you had to get rid of one country on the planet, there's a lot of countries on the planet. I don't know, like 200 or so,
If I had to
189.
get rid of one.
If you had to get rid of one country, I mean, because let's face it, some countries are pointless.
Okay.
What country are you getting rid of?
One.
Well,
Can I add?
we're gonna get that later.
Oh, all right. If I get rid of one,
Yeah, one country you got to get rid of.
one country, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm thinking. It should be a little country, right? Do I get to evacuate everybody from the country first?
Interesting. If you wish, you can do it any way you want.
Okay.
The country ceases to exist because you're a pacifist.
Okay. The country ceases to exist. Do things still live in the country?
Well, you
but
can.
there's
It's
no
up to
people
you.
there?
It's up to you. You can to get the people out. You can just make it part of another. Germany has a tremendous habit of
doing that. Grabbing other
right.
countries.
Yeah,
That's true.
exactly.
So can I grab the country for my own country?
Sure. What's that? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, called Pennsylvania.
Wow. Okay.
Totally. Feedbackville.
Just
Pamelina. That sounds erotic.
I'm just gonna say China because there's lots of people there, and it would be fun to spread them all over the world.
That's a good answer.
There's so many of them.
All right.
You can spread them all over. They have to go all over equally. They have to be equally distributed. Around.
Okay.
You have to have boats.
Okay, we'll give them some votes. They have to equally distribute themselves around the planet.
Well, how about you? Now, suppose you get to add a country. What country are you going to add to the world? What does this world need?
I think the world needs the United States of Halloween.
The United States. Oh, see, she went with the topical.
Yes.
That's very cool.
Yes.
All right. So I've pretty much asked you a bunch of questions.
Okay.
Oh wait, here's another question. One more question.
Okay.
If you had the entire world was about to die of a terrible, tragic disease,
Okay.
and you had 4 vials of serum, who would you save?
Wow. Who would I save? Jeez.
Cassiophonic marching band.
No, you don't want to save your band. Now's the perfect time to go solo.
You're. You know, I asked you
about
some
band
nice,
loyalty?
great questions. Let's see. Who would I save? Oh my goodness, I don't even know. That's a hard one.
Your cats.
Can I? It would be more fun to pick who I could get rid of, to be quite honest.
All right, what do you think about it?
Okay.
So anyway, this has been. I'm
Get
Kent
Marty on the
Brockman.
videotape too.
Oh, Marty's here. Come here, Marty. This is my new show. My show's called AM Buffalo.
Annoying guy with a likeness face.
I didn't. Yeah.
He is an AM Buffalo. Do you know that?
Of course, I just guessed. I'm on
guessed.
AM Buffalo.
Damn guess.
Later tonight, we're going to be doing a feature on the wet T-shirt contest over at Nietzsche's. No, made that up. But so Marty.
That explains why there's nobody here.
Exactly. So, okay, here's a question for you, Marty. Suppose you could take one Buffalo artist, one local band or solo act who's been plugging away for years, and with the snap of your huge, powerful fingers, you get to make them huge. I'm talking big. I'm talking Ani DeFranco huge. Who would it be?
What's the criteria for
You.
picking them?
You want it to happen.
People I like or people I think have worked hard and have the talent for it?
That is up to you. Who and why, Marty?
I think I'd probably give Terry Sullivan this big break.
Terry Sullivan. Never heard of him because I'm not from here. Who is he?
I had this band, The Jumpers, in the mid-'70s, and we're this close to being big time. He was in a band called The Restless, which got signed to a major label.
Okay. But so Terry Sullivan is your choice.
Just because he was tried for so long.
Okay. That's cool. That's good. And he's a good guy.
Good guy.
Good people, as they say.
Good people.
Okay. And the final question is, if you could send someone over to Jan's studio to pose for nude pictures, who would that someone be?
anybody or
Anybody.
somebody in Buffalo?
Let's go with somebody in Buffalo.
How about just somebody?
I'm not looking for diplomacy. I'm looking for dirt.
George W. Bush.
George W. Bush. All right. Naked pictures of George W. Bush.
Have to act fast.
Okay. This not only is is Marty terribly political, apparently he's also a latent homo. Not there's anything wrong with that, of course. Anyway, that's about all that I have here. Is Adam Brodsky? Who you calling late?
Who you calling late?